Good afternoon, everybody. Jason here with Back Porch Cookin, and we're back with another episode. On today's episode, we're going to be preparing some pork belly burn-ins. This is an absolute delicacy within the barbecue community and makes for a great appetizer for any type of event you're hosting. So to begin with, we're going to get a knife. We're going to cut our pork belly burn-ins into about 1.5 by 1.5 inch squares, kind of cubing it. So we're just going to cut through it. So we have a strip that looks like this. Then from there, we're going to cube it into, like I said, 1.5 by 1.5 inch cubes. This is a absolute treat. We've done this a couple times, and it's gone off over really well when we've done it. So when you get the cubes, you're going to kind of make them look like something like this. So we're going to go ahead and get the rest of this cubed up. Get her in the bowl, get the seasoning on it. Today we're going to be using a little bit of the Mad Raccoon seasoning. Haven't tried it yet, but you might as well try it on this. Then we're going to get her in the smoker, see how it turns out. So we've got the pork belly all cubed up, ready for the seasoning. Today we're going to be using seasoning from Mad Raccoon, just to give it that good flavor. What you're going to want to do is when you're putting the seasoning on, you want to put it in and make sure everything is evenly coated. And then after you get the seasoning in, just toss it to where it's all coated. And as this cooks in the smoker, once we get her out there on the smoker, all this fat that's on it, you see in it, that is on it, like this, all this right here, is going to render down, giving it just that juicy taste. So we're going to get this all rest of seasoned up, get her on the trays, get the smoker up to temp, and get them in the smoker. Okay, so we've got the seasoning on it. We're going to put them on these trays, get it in the smoker. It's already smelling good. So you just want to get them on the tray. That way you can kind of get that smoke. Today we're going to be using some cherry wood to give it that little cherry smoke flavor. So I can't wait to get these on the smoker and get them ready to go. These are going to smoke for about 2.5 hours, and we're going to pull them out, and then we're going to apply whatever sauce we decide to use when we decide to put it on there. Then we're going to put it back in for about another 1.5 hours. So we've got all of our pork belly burn-ins on the trays. As you can see, it's already smelling really good. This Mad Raccoon's barbecue seasoning has a really, really good smell to it. You can find it on Amazon. I suggest it. I haven't had it yet, but it smells really good, so I can only imagine what it's going to taste like. So the smoker is up to temp. We've got it going today at 265. We're going to let her smoke for about 2.5 hours to get the bark on it, to get a nice color on it. Then we're going to pull it back out and add some sauce. Okay, so the smoker's up to temp. We've got the pork belly burn-ins right down here, as you can see. Nothing left to do but to get them on in the smoker. Stand by. So the pork belly burn-ins are now in the smoker. We're adding another handful of chips here in about 20-25 minutes just to give it a little bit more smoke flavor. They're going to smoke at 265 for about 2.5 hours. We're going to pull them back out, add some sauce, put them back on for about 1.5 hours. Can't wait to try these bad boys out. Stay tuned. So the pork belly burn-ins have been in for about 1.5 hours now. I can already tell you they smell amazing. So I just want to take a quick peek really quick, see how the color's turning out. So let's get the door closed. Let them finish smoking. So we have transferred the pork belly burn-ons from the trays that they was cooking in the smoker onto an aluminum pan so we can add our sauce. Today we're going to be using the Sweet Baby Ray's hickory and brown sugar barbecue sauce. Should make the taste outstanding. They smell amazing. So we're going to put this sauce on, such as this, and then after we get the sauce on that we want, we're going to kind of toss the belly burn-ins around to kind of get them all coated in the sauce. Then we're going to put them back in the smoker for about another hour and a half to kind of let that sauce caramelize, let that fat render down even more than what it already has in the last 2.5 hours. And it's going to give it an amazing taste. The barbecue sauce is already making it smell amazing. So we've got the sauce on the pork belly burn-ins. We're now going to cover them and put them back on the smoker for about an hour and a half. And then take them out. Yeah, then comes the best part. We get to try them. So can't wait. They smell amazing. The barbecue sauce that we've used is going to just caramelize and render that fat down even more. So stay tuned. So while we wait on the pork belly to finish up in the smoker, we're going to do a quick recap on how we got to the point we're at currently. Start out with about 5 pounds of pork belly. You can do 5 to 8 pounds depending on what kind of crowd you're trying to entertain. We cut that pork belly into strips, and from there we cut those strips into 1.5 by 1.5 cubes. From there we put the pork belly cubes in a bowl, added our seasoning. Today we used the Mad Raccoon barbecue rub. Outstanding smell as we applied it. We tossed those in that and to make sure they kind of got evenly coated. After the pork belly was tossed in the Mad Raccoon barbecue rub evenly, we transferred it from the bowl to the pans, and then we put them in the smoker. We smoked it at 265 degrees for about 2.5 hours, and then after that point, we brought them out of the smoker, transferred them to an aluminum pan, in which we used for our sauce. For our sauce today, we used the Sweet Baby Ray's hickory and maple barbecue sauce. We tossed them in that to kind of get everything coated. That way, when we put it back on the smoker for about an hour and a half at 265 degrees, it would caramelize over the pork belly burn-ins. That's where we're currently at right now. We got about 45 minutes left. We're going to pull them out. Then we get to the best part. We get to try them. Stay tuned. So we've pulled the pork belly burn-ins out of the smoker. Here comes the best part. Time to try them. Oh, good. So there you have it. Pork belly burn-ins, that barbecue sauce and that seasoning, excellent flavor. If you like what we're doing here on the show, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and throw us a like. Also give us a comment down the comments below. Let us know what you want us to do next. Till next time.